Alright, we are back with more Gouyoku Ibun. So, funny story. I made it, most of the way through Marisa here's story, and, then my PC just froze. Just completely froze up. So that sucked. I had to pull the plug, and lost all of the footage, and also my progress, which I honestly care more about, because, spoilers, Marisa, stinky. Bad. Not a fan. She has her pluses and minuses. It's just that her minuses are that she controls like shit. So, that's a pretty big minus, if you ask me. But outside of that, yeah, I shouldn't hopefully struggle as much as I did previously when I make it back to the Stage 4 boss. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see how it goes. Especially considering I've been out and about pretty much all day since that last attempt at recording, so a little bit tired, but hopefully it won't matter too much. But yes, the very important thing about old Marisa here, I almost said Rainbow, is that her dash does damage, and also is bad, and I hate it. I do not like her dash, and she just fell right into it. And also, yeah, her fucking normal, I guess is what I call it, is her fucking side attack. Sucks ass. It's terrible. It is truly awful. And I also hate that. So, outside of that, she's pretty alright. It's really just the whole doesn't control particularly well thing that's the issue, but it's not going to be too big of an issue here on Reimu, because, I mean, it's fucking Reimu, dog. You know, it's the first boss, as you might expect. Oh my god, I keep trying to do that, but accidentally wind up, doing the side attack, which is just absolutely worthless. There's just never a world in which you want to use it, and assume anytime I do use it, I'm doing it by accident. But yeah, we managed to take her out pretty quickly as we move on to Stage 2, which is not Kogasa this time. As you can see from the stink lines, this clearly couldn't be Kogasa. If the stink lines were already in the first iteration of this stage, ignore that. But yes, it's Yamame, and she's looking very cute. I really like her sprite. Her art here is also quite cute. I'm not sure, did she always have those legs as prominent as they are here? Are those even legs, or are they just ribbons made to look like legs? I almost said fucking eggs. I would not like her at all if she had anything that looked like spider eggs, to be honest with you. But, you know, on the bright side, she doesn't. At least as far as I know. I don't know, I'm sure there's some freaky, off-position dojins out there. Oof. And, hearing good old Yamame's theme is a blast from the past, let me tell ya. I've always been a big fan of the Subterranean Animism soundtrack because of my, one of the first, like, non-meme Touhou songs I listened to. I say songs, but it was more of a playlist, really, was the house set of Subterranean Animism. So I have a lot of nostalgia for Yamame's theme in particular, because it was fairly early on and a pretty good arrange. And even knowing how this fight goes, I still fucking struggle to ever get anything going with actually managing to hit her during this phase. It's just, you can, I assume, considering she's red, but, like, best of luck to you if you try. Good lord. We're just gonna fucking drive by her. That's all I can do. And, here comes this phase. I forgot about this one. This one is the annoying one. Didn't remember it, but now I do. Luckily, it is also a spell card phase, so you don't need to worry too much about having to make it through a bunch of this. We will get a good damage opportunity sooner rather than later. Yeah, I admit that I was being a little too close there. But I don't actually know what the best damaging thing she has is. It feels like it's this, if you manage to get that in her hitbox. I would say that's quite a potent little attack. I didn't really have the chance to get in there, unfortunately. But now I will. Oh, come on. Whatever. It's fine. A little frustrated that I didn't get the immediate knock over there, but... Alright, perfect. We're making it back up to Yugi, and for some reason it's just Yugi again, unfortunately. Unfortunately because, you know, obviously I'd like to see a new boss, but also because Yugi's third phase is bad, and I don't like it. It's my personal take. But at least we get this bot back, at least we get the gorgeous city back in the background there. Just love it. Love it. It's hustling, it's bustling, it's everything you could hope for. Certainly makes the underground look a lot more grandiose than, say, Puppet Dance Performance, which is 6 houses like every other town. But it looks like a damn city. It looks like there's apartment complexes or whatever. It's much more lively than you expect from Abandoned Hell. But I like it a lot. I don't really know why there's just water pouring on people's houses. That doesn't seem super good, but maybe they like it. Who am I to judge? Alright. Let's see how this goes. Alright, already off to a rollicking good start. Get in there, get some damage in. And I've learned a couple of things about the way the game works. Namely, that they will take double damage as long as they don't have a border. I don't know if it's necessarily double damage, but they will take more damage as long as they don't have a border. So, that's how you can get some damage in on phases like this, where you don't get the proper break. But we're on phase 2 now, and she always opens with a big old punch. And that was embarrassing, I will admit. Very embarrassing. Oh god, and this is where it gets really annoying. This is why I do not like this fight very much. Because this phase sucks as well. Because she will get those stupid fucking water geysers, and they will knock you up. When you're in the corner here, you have no option but to just kind of eat it. But luckily, that attack animation is longer than the actual attack itself is, and I keep making the same mistake of trying to fucking trying to hit her with this, but it does not instantly spell break. So it's not particularly practical in pretty much any capacity. Yep. Not much I could do there. I was just up against the wall. I mean, there is a lot I could do, which is just not get up against the wall. It's not like the game forced me to be there. At any point in time, I could have gotten away, but I just chose not to because I wanted to get big deeps. And by get the big deeps, I mean I was too lazy to actually, like, position myself well. I'm just kind of mashing through what I've already done. Saving my brain power for the actual difficult fights. I'm sure you understand if you've played this. Oh, god damn it, the wall is just so fucking annoying. Alright, we actually managed to get in there somehow. I have no clue how. But I am just not a fan of this particular phase whatsoever. But we've managed to get the knockdown, which is quite good. And for some reason, I just was not being allowed to, oh my god, I couldn't even get over to her. Dog, this fucking arena is so bad. Why is it in the game? Alright, she's gonna go down here. That's fine. We got lucky. We need to try to stay above her, is pretty much the strategy, because otherwise you just get caught on that fucking garbage all the time. I hate the little lips. They're always larger than I expect them to be for some reason, which, you know, realistically you would think, well, maybe you should factor that in next time. But no, I will continue to complain about things I have control over as though I don't have control over them. Alright, on to phase 4. Not on to phase 4, but rather on to the fourth boss, which, yeah, ooh. Alright, here's where it gets hard. Here's where I start to resent Marisa and her control scheme. I also kind of resent her in phase 3 of Yugi's fight, but here's where it really starts in earnest. But at least we have Kiso. Oh my god, I called her Kiso. At least we have Marisa's dope-ass design. Holy shit. So she is now Marisa with an eye patch without an eye patch. Yeah, I love this design. I just love the look of wearing a coat improperly. And unfortunately, we're getting kind of a rough first little, not phase necessarily, but her attack pattern's not as good as I would have hoped. And yeah, we're just kind of getting owned in general, to be honest. There we go, finally a good attack. As we can just kind of spam some attacks out ourselves, and yeah, this is already going quite poorly. I should probably reset, considering I have no health going into phase 2, but we're going to play it out just so I can show you what it looks like. And so I can remember what it looks like. That's right, it's this attack. There we go, 1-1. This is an annoying phase in its own right. Please don't. Oh my god, I just truly do not like this phase. Just the layer of bullets hanging out, just getting in the way. Yeah, I mean, it's just over already. At least we got another hit in, but there's just no chance. Just simply no chance. Can I at least get her down to 1? I think we got her down to 1, probably. She's gonna take a while to come back out of the water and pop up here. If we get her down to 1, alright, well, it's technically possible. The first attempt at this is not, this is the first, whatever. The first wave of these attacks is pretty handleable. Pretty easily handleable. Unfortunately, she got in the fucking river, so we're fucked. Oh my god, this fucking fight is not good. I don't like it. try to remember to be over here. Then try to remember to... Oh my god! Okay, we're moving on. This is not a fun fight. I don't like this fight. I think that the water is bad. It is a bad mechanic. Luckily, we're just going to get some free damage in. Not necessarily exactly free, but at least decently free. I don't know what hit me. I think it was just masqueraded by my own bullets, unfortunately. And we got a very good attack pattern. She did the easy-to-handle attack. Very highly appreciated. Try to get some free damage in while I can. Now we're going to just hang out over here. Yeah, the lack of an actual jump button, so you have to interface with the wonky dodges, is really what makes Marisa not particularly fun to play, in my personal opinion. Your mileage may vary, maybe she's your speed, but she sure as shit ain't mine. And honestly, that's about as clean of a phase as we can possibly hope for. And yeah, no, here's the other problem, is that your direction does not update when you press left or right there, which means that this little attack, yeah, it goes the wrong direction, and it causes no shortage of troubles to me. Nice! Alright, try to keep her out of the water so we can actually do damage, and that is a pretty clean Phase 2. Phase 3? Phase 2. Here's Phase 3, I think. This phase is not that bad at all. We're just going to sip some water while she sinks her own boat. Need to remember which side I'm facing. I am facing right, which means I want to go left. We do that, and almost fuck it up. Good lord. Cut that a little close, didn't I? Alright, and now we're facing right, so we need on her right. And do that. Let it come down. There we go. Perfect. Now we're handling things. Could go better, of course, but, you know, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not going to complain too much. And we are facing right, so we want to be on the left. Assuming she comes up. Ooh, rough. Not the best. I mean, it is actually a pretty good location for me. I don't know what I'm complaining about. I was going to say rough, but we could get over there easily enough. It's really just maneuvering over there that's the struggle. That phase gave me no end of grief until I figured out why my jumps never seemed to go where I wanted them to. Now I think I'm just going to get in there, as it were. I completely whiffed on that. That's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. And now we're just going to kind of spam attacks, because frankly that's all I really care to do here. Because I think I can DPS race her if I try hard enough. I don't think I've ever seen that attack before. And damn it, I couldn't get my down pound quickly enough. There we go. Like I said, I can just DPS race her, so I don't even need to think in that phase, which is good, because, man, some of those attacks are hard to dodge. In my opinion, that phase, that fight is just an awful lot of hoping you have enough HP going into Phase 4 to just completely skip it. It's not really the way you should be doing it, I acknowledge, but still. It's the way I do it. It's the way my dad did it. It's the way I do it. Alright, now on to this. Now we're back up to date with where I was before my computer crashed. So, here's this fucking fight that I don't understand at all. I have no clue what's going on here. I feel like I'm missing something. You'll see why in short time here. But that portrait is adorable. The little whistle she's blowing is absolutely wonderful. She is so cute. But yes, let us begin. So, she just fires out music notes for Phase 1, and it's not that bad. But you're going to start noticing something fairly soon here if you have not played this game yourself. And if you haven't noticed it by now, then allow me to elaborate for you. For some fucking reason, she does not go into her red circle, and it makes me feel like I'm missing something. I very well could be missing something. Never let it be said that I am infallible or claim to be. Because I am not, and I don't really know what's going on with this phase. I don't understand what's going on with the next phase either. Spoiler alert. Either way, it doesn't really matter. You know, there is a way to just get through it just by doing that, but I'm not a huge fan of this either, because these boats are kind of annoying. So now we go into this phase, and those, you can't dash through them. For some reason, those are considered melee attacks. I don't understand why. They are very clearly not melee attacks. And yeah, hey, by the way, you're gonna notice that she doesn't have any time where she actually goes for a red border attack. I don't know why. I feel like I'm missing something. But despite the fact that she very clearly has like red circles in her health bar, she does not seem to ever use them, and I don't get it. I simply do not understand. But yeah, there we go. That is probably the cleanest Phase 2 I've ever had, so we'll take it. I don't remember what Phase 3 is. Is this static electricity one? I don't remember. No, it's not, clearly. Oh, that's right. It's this phase. I always forget about, because, like, most of the time I just get through here without taking damage, without really knowing why. It's because she has very low health here, and your dash does damage, so most of the time you're just, like, kind of going in on her. Come on, man. And, again, we grapple with the controls of Marisa, and the fact that her dash is just not good to play. Alright, you don't really get a lot of control over how far you go vertically, or horizontally, I should say. Or vertically. A lot of times it feels like I just take vertical hits for no reason. Like, my jump just does not go up as far as I think it ought to. And yeah, those fucking things are a real piece of shit. She's gonna fire one, I think, yeah. But it's, I feel like this is very clearly the game saying, stop just using yourself as a projectile, you piece of shit. But that won't stop me because I can't read. And, yeah, there we go. Now we're into the 4th phase? I think we're in the 4th phase. No, we're in the 5th phase now? This might be the end? I don't know. And this is the phase that I just died in last time. Did not even manage to make it through this phase. I've gotten here, but as you can see, this phase is a little rough. There's just so much going on, and I don't understand how you're supposed to be able to get in on her. I don't understand. I really do feel like I'm missing a large mechanic in this game, and I have no clue what it is. And before you say bombing, shut up. This stage is incredibly annoying to get fucking bombs on, in my defense. I do know that, like, it doesn't actually consume health to bomb. You can only bomb above a certain threshold, I believe is the way that it works. But this stage fucking blows to get water on. It's not good. I would not recommend this to my friends and family. Oh my god, and I'm just taking stupid hits, because I'm just running out of jumps at inopportune times, and that's completely on me, you know, that's a very preventable issue. I acknowledge that, but it does not make it any less frustrating. But I'm trying to get some fucking water, but then the other issue is the fact that once you get all this water, like, it just automatically uses the fucking attack, so it's also just hard to aim, you know? Alright, we're coming in here with health and a half missing, which could be worse, but also, like, could be substantially better, and here comes this fucking annoying-ass attack. This is not the problem. Those letters right there are the problem. There is no doubt in my mind that those are the entire reason why this fight is difficult. And, yup, we actually managed to hit her. Oh, spell? I see. Bombs break no matter what. That's the mechanic I'm missing. Understood. I gotcha. That would certainly explain it, wouldn't it? Alright, that's good to know, but it's still fucking hard to bomb. Like, it's good that I know that I can actually bomb to break that, to get spell breaks on her. But for your consideration, bombing is hard. It is so unbelievably difficult to actually get water in this stage, despite the fact that we appear to be in the middle of a river. You know? I'm not a fan. But it is very good to know that there actually is counterplay that I was just completely missing like a damn fool. Unfortunately, we are going to be dying before we can get into the 4th phase. At the very least, we're going to be dying before we can get into the 5th phase, you know? That should go without saying. I feel like that's quite self-evident here. Alright, 4th phase time. Wish I had the ability to bomb, but unfortunately we need water that is just very annoyingly difficult to get. Oh, fuck you. Fucking ghosts spawning under me. Come on now. Maybe I should just, like, not... Damn it. Maybe my strat there will be not trying to dash into her and actually just using my, up attack to my advantage. Alright, let's continue here. Okay, I need to focus on getting water, but it's annoying that you can't gather water when you're in mid-air, you know? Alright, there we go. That's a decent supply of water, I think. Not sure why Marisa's bomb is just throwing water out, but it is. For one reason or another, it is just throwing a bunch of water at your opponent. Like, I don't know, is it like a Notori gadget? Because it seems like something Notori would have. Yeah, please. Okay, let's try to get through this phase as close to damageless as possible. I acknowledge that I will probably take some stupid hits, and I didn't. See, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, but like the opposite. Okay. Here comes the ghosts, And for whatever reason, she fired her attacks sideways, or the wrong direction that time. Sure, not gonna complain. Beautiful, get some good damage in there. And we almost made it through this phase without taking any damage. That is very big. That is a first for sure. She had invincibility there for some godforsaken reason. Go ahead, get some damage in as she spawns her little ghosties. Alright, yeah, that was going to happen. Usually I managed to get through this phase without taking damage in my previous attempts, but not this time. Not this time. Damn it. See, sometimes my jump just gets gimped and I don't understand why. I don't get the way this works. Maybe I'm just not holding it long enough. It's very possible. Okay, so let's try to use projectiles to my advantage here, instead of just dashing madly into her. Okay, well, that didn't last very long, did it? Oh, this is such an annoying fight. I do not like it. I do not like it, Sam, I am. It's like more annoying than Marisa for me, to be honest. I've heard that Marisa's quite the bugbear for a lot of people, but... and it was for me, don't get me wrong, but still, having more of a struggle with this, to be honest with you, because at least I felt like I could improve on Marisa. As we get to this phase, it's just like, well, no clue. No goddamn clue. I think I'm just trying to get rid of her fires. That appears to be the case. But easier said than done is the thing. Oh god, please god, get me out, get me out, get me out. Oh, this is just so butt-clenching. Whew! 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 Please perish. No, 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 not me. I don't want to perish, you fool. Come on. We're so... Oh my god, I think we made it. Oh, good lord. Are all of the Stage 5 bosses going to be birds? This is the real question that needs to be asked. Okay, are we going to see our favorite Touhou? I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but are we going to see, whatever her name is? Yuma, or something like that? Whew, yep, we're getting the banger. We're getting the banger back. I like to imagine Marisa's just enjoying the music here. Yeah, here she is, digging her chocolate out of chocolate hell. No clue what's going on here. I don't know why she has a giant split. Look, I get that her not her yokai, but the monster she's based off of is a figure of great gluttony, and I do understand that. But I don't understand the arena we're in. And I also don't, like I've said before, I don't understand why that means she has a giant spork. I feel like there's better ways to convey it that don't look so fucking goofy, but I like her, so fuck it. It doesn't really matter, does it? Alright. I think Touhou honestly has like a pretty good track record of making high tier characters in their games. Because I also quite like, I mean, Joan and Kokoro are obviously like some of my favorite Touhous, so like, obviously I'm going to say that I'm quite biased towards their fighting game characters. I'm not super huge on Suika, mainly because I feel like she's usually just stealing the show from my girl Yugi. But also not like a huge fan of Tenchi. Iku gets points because I find her pretty fun to play in Soku, but even then, she's not really my main. That's still Yugi. Or not Yugi, excuse me, in my dreams, maybe. It's still Mei Ling, is what I meant to say there. What are you doing here? I don't remember. Okay, you're doing something. It's fine. I'm just going to dash into you over and over again. That's my ninja way. Nice. Ooh, got that stomp on just... Oof, took a little bit of damage there, but it's fine. Probably. Nice. Now we're just going to do this, and this, and this, and this. She broke out, but she's only one spell break away from being knocked over again, so it barely matters. I feel like that's the highest damage combo, but I can't be super certain. I'm sure someone's labbed that out, but it does not matter that much. Okay, let's see what we got here, boss. Ooh, that took a little bit of damage off me. It's unfortunate. Thought this was when she did the platform phase, but I guess I'm mistaken. This seems to just be phase 1 again. Maybe there's something different, but it doesn't really seem like it, does it? God, there's parts of this theme that feel really familiar, and I don't know why. Alright, perfect. Moving her into her 4th phase, I believe. Do bosses have a phase for their... Do bosses have the same number of phases as they do... as their stage is, you know? Like, I feel like that's the case. Yugi has 3. Fucking Marisa... Not Marisa. Kutaka had 6, I think. Or 5, rather, excuse me. I'm focusing a bit too much on trying to fight Chocolate Girl here. I surely can't be the only one who thinks this is chocolate, right? I'm not the only one with brain rot. Ooh, yikes. I mean, we still got some decent damage in, don't get me wrong, but not quite as much as I would have wanted, you know? Still perfectly fine. We didn't take any more hits. So, doesn't really matter too much as we move into our next phase. I don't remember what this one is, but I'm sure that it exists. Ah, yes, this is the Big Suck. That's correct. Big Suck is... fucking blows. Big Suck is really, really awful for Marisa, actually. Oh, hey, I didn't think I thought she had another attack before she started sucking. Yeah, and you take damage when you hit her here, which is a bit of a problem. Yeah, that's the attack I was thinking of. So I'm just going to stand over here, and then I'm going to try to run away. And then we just get in there. Then we just go sicko mode, or whatever the fuck the kids say. I don't know. Is that relevant? Was it ever relevant? I don't know. I have no clue, man. I'm out of touch with my own generation. I'm out of touch with every generation. I'm just my own fucking demon. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, maybe Marisa's actually good for the Yuma fight. And that's it. Alright, well... Would you believe me? Would you believe me if I said, it took me longer to beat Marisa in my last attempt, in my last recording, than it took me to beat the entire game this time around? A lot of that was not having to struggle so much on Marisa and Kutaka, because I already kind of figured out how they worked. But definitely I feel like learning learning that bombing is actually the practical way to break Kutaka was a big help in breaking through that wall. Whew. Also, learning how that final phase worked helped quite a bit. Are we going to get different art? I hope we are. I really like this art style. I think I mentioned it in the end of the last episode, but I quite like this painting style. Yep, there's a Marisa hanging out with Reimu. Very cute, big fan. I like this artist. I don't know who they are. I need to look into them because I'm quite fond of their work. And, yeah, we've managed to defeat 2 characters, and I'm excited to see who we unlock next. We're going to be playing Kaneko, assumedly, unless that next character is inserted between Marisa and Kaneko. But, either way, we are going to probably... Oh, that's so cute. Look at her little fang. Holy shit, Marisa's so cute here. There's nothing? Nothing's there? Gotcha. Are you lying, Marisa? You better not be. Alright. Question mark. Same, dude. One day this will get an English patch and I will understand what's being said, but that day is not today. Alright, so, come on, show me who the next character is. Come on, you punk. It's going to continue with this. Going to continue with this cutscene for a while longer, I see. That's fine, I will take this opportunity to take a nice sip of water. I was going to do like an ad plug for water, but it's fucking water, man, I don't know. Drink it. Drink it or die, idiot. Definitely don't just drink soda and nothing but soda. No, I would never do that, because I'm a good, smart Christian boy, and definitely didn't do that for like 2 years of my life. But yes, let's see who our next character is. It is... Oh, Marisa, that makes sense. I guess you just unlock the character from that stage when you beat them, it seems. Because I'm pretty sure she's evidently very difficult to play, assuming that is difficulty. Or the difficulty of their campaign, I do not know. That is a mystery for another time. Until then, this has been Silaire, and I hope you have a wonderful day.